Welcome to Oklahoma. It's our first morning in Oklahoma with Kelly Jackson. He's got a good friend, brought us over to his place, says he's got a bunch of coyotes they'd like to manage. Last time we had a trip here in Oklahoma with Kelly, it was epic. Epic trip. Glad to be back. Oklahoma, first morning, here we go.
Anytime I get to come down and spend time with a professional like Kelly, I'm going, because he's got a lot of country to run, a lot of years of experience, and he's got that Fox Pro tuned up.
We'll just do it right here. Al, you want to set that tree and cover that away?
We made this, it's probably one of the prettiest stands I've ever made. We're under these big trees and we've turned the Fox Pro on and 250 crows come in.
Yeah, the Fox Pro's brought in the crows. It's freaking awesome. I thought we were gonna get molested by crows. It was like a bad movie. I bet you 200 crows came in and they were screaming at us. And I cannot believe we didn't get a coyote to come in. We got cattle to come, we got the crows to come. Stay with us, we're in Oklahoma and we're going to see some coyotes, I guarantee you. Let's go make another stand. Just proof that it can be the best spot in the world. If they ain't right there, they ain't there.
That's right.
They all just got a deer kill somewhere on the neighbors.
There's plenty of gut piles around with the
Deer season.
black powder. Black powder just ended the day before you guys got here. We'll get it going. The coyote hunting in Oklahoma is pretty good. I've hunted all over Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, Kansas. There are good densities everywhere. This area where we're hunting here, it's a little easier to get around in. If the wind's wrong, go to the other side of the section. Some places you don't have that advantage without tipping your hand to the coyotes that you're coming in on them.
That's our second stand of the morning. We got a full moon, so we just made two of the best stands of the day and nothing, so I'm hoping the moon doesn't screw us up. But we're still gonna make stands, we'll be all right.
Now we're gonna set up this pump jack. I'm just gonna use it to hide the truck. And then we'll ease out here.
I think it is really good looking right there.
We got draws on both sides.
There's a coyote right there.
Sure is.
Damn, look at him.
Yeah, he's seen us.
Dude, we drove into this area, it looked fantastic. We pushed around the corner and there's a coyote out in the middle of this field. Kelly said, you know, let's go make a couple other stands, come back in an hour and see if we can call that coyote in. Dang, if we didn't go make two more stands, nothing.
We came back and Al and I split up on this stand and just to play the wind and the conditions a little better.
Andrew, they could come from, you know, about 280 here, so let's keep our eyes out.
Pretty windy, we'll start with a little lightning jack.
Got a coyote coming right here, Andrew. He's loping in. You got him? Oh, we lost him in that. He's in that brush. He's gonna pop out right there.
I thought he was gonna get the Kelly Jackson boom.
That one was yours, Al.
Nice. And guess what?
He's a giant.
He's a giant. There ain't no milk on them lips
I
right
know.
there, brother.
Yeah, had to let you shoot a big one.
When did you see him coming?
Oh, about the time he was taking a nap.
Yeah. Oh, he is a big dog.
Oh yeah, he came like he was supposed to. Big old male, I am betting.
You bet. Absolutely. Not old, not young.
old, just big.
Yeah. They still use coyotes like this for cuffs and collars on coats. I mean, there's still value in this fur. It's not the Montana Pale value.
no.
It's not that Alberta coyote, but there's still uses for this coyote. We're gonna break this stand down for you. We got pump jacks that we actually parked the vehicle by a pump jack. Kelly had one that he sat down next to. I had one I sat down next to. Anything that will break up your outline, huh?
Yes, sir.
We had the sun at our back, the wind at a kind of a crosswind, and that's perfect. That's all you need to call coyotes, isn't it, Kelly?
That's the way I do it.
And that's what made this stand so successful, is we had the sun right, the wind right, we had our location to hide ourselves, and the result is a beautiful Oklahoma coyote. Oklahoma is known for its fantastic coyote hunting. We're back with Kelly Jackson, looking to have a good week with fur takers. You never know what to expect, but it's Oklahoma. It's going to be good.
Coyote hunting has really changed in the last 25, 30 years for sure, you know. It increases in popularity every year. The techniques keep improving all the time. People are beginning to really understand that you got to study your quarry. You got to think like a coyote, think what he's going to be doing that day, depending on the conditions, the time of year, everything else.
That's awesome. Love Oklahoma in November. Big bucks cruising. Coyote right there.
Nice job, Kelly Jackson. He come right to the collar. I don't know if I smooth missed him or just nabbed him. He didn't like shooting suppress. Tell me that isn't awesome, because he didn't even know he'd been shot at. That is awesome. Shooting that Gemtech suppressed. Yep. I love it. Absolutely love it. Let's go look at this coyote.
Let's do it.
Think there's only one hole in him?
Probably.
Hey, what a dandy coyote. Look at that. Is awesome. Big male coyote in Oklahoma with Kelly Jackson, fur takers, getting her done.
Stuck his head right in the call, didn't he?
Oh yeah. I can't believe I smooth missed him.
We're going to ease up here on this spot. The sun's going to be a factor here, but we're going to have the wind in our face. Not much to hide on. We may even sit for a few minutes and let that sun dip a bit.
There's a big deer. Ooh, he looks good in the EOTech. Right there. That is one sexy gun right there. SR 5.56 from Ruger with the EOTech, the holographic weapon sight, and a doubler. Looks good. On the pond dam, on the dam. I'm gonna kill him.
Kelly Jackson, you are awesome. He just made two of the finest shots you get to witness on video. We got a double, brother.
We did.
Nice job.
Yes, sir.
They are two nice ones.
Look, Kelly, which one do you want to hold up?
I'll hold the biggest.
All right.
Do we need a flash? I didn't get to shoot either of these coyotes, but I'm probably more excited about it because of how fun it was. At dark to call in two big males with the Fox Pro and put them down like you did. Very professional, very fun. Okay, you got to hold the big one.
I'll drag him too.
Nice.
Time now for Fox Pro's Fur Tactics.
Traveling across this country, I've come across dens, both fox and coyote dens, in the strangest places. They'll use rocks, they'll use cut banks, they'll use little hills, man-made hills, natural hills. They'll just use breaks in the terrain. It might just be a natural formation that they have a den or a cave into. Coyotes primarily only use dens during the pup season when they're having their pups. Foxes, I think, use dens a little more regularly than the coyotes. Those dens will be where you find them. There is no set place. You need to get out on the ground, track those coyotes, track those fox back to those denning areas. Now, why do you want to know where denning areas are? Because if you know that core home area where they're raising those pups, you're going to be more successful. You're going to be able to set up and call in those areas and know that those animals are going to be in proximity to hear that call. Now, how far away do you need to be for them to hear that call? Well, I think it's a half mile, 3/4 of a mile to a mile. I think those coyotes and fox will hear you. But the closer you get to those den sites, the closer you get to those core home areas, when you find that den, you know you're in their bedroom. You know, we'll let people into our living rooms. We might even let them into the kitchen. But our bedrooms, our bathrooms, those are our core home areas, and those are den sites to those coyotes and fox. So find your denning areas, you found their core home area, and you can start calling around the edges of that, and it'll make you a more successful predator caller. It's the first week in November. We got great weather. We got 2 days to hunt with Kelly Jackson in Oklahoma. Couldn't be any better.
Just going for the win. He's in the brush.
He didn't stick around long. Because he saw us or smelled it?
I don't know. It could have been either. I don't think he's seen us. I think he either smelled us or remembered this area and said, oh. A little earlier this year, I'd worked my dogs, and quite honestly, we'd flubbed the stand up. We let every coyote get away, and that coyote, I believe, remembered where we had called before, and he checked up and turned and left, and never seen him again.
Kelly's a dang killer. He ain't waiting around. He wants to go kill a coyote. Let's go. Oh, this is cool. I can shoot out 200-300 yards with this system. Probably further once you get used to it. Coyote right there.
Tony? I had the EOTech on that SR556 from Ruger. That coyote at 80, 90 yards from me. Booyah, baby, dead. 53 grains of love sent through his heart.
Me and you both are quick on the trigger. I think that's why we get along.
Well, When the apple's ripe, you like to pluck it. And we just got, what I love is that's the inaugural baby for the EOTech sighting system on here. Thanks to you for cleaning the gun. Look at that right there. Got a touch of mange. I did some more research. Last year when we were in Oklahoma, I said it was the 1940s that the federal government in Montana introduced scarsoptic mange in Montana to kill coyotes and wolves. I did more research. 1909 was the first time in Montana they put out scarsoptic mange on purpose to kill coyotes, and had no idea it would go countrywide, state to state.
2014 and there's still coyotes.
2014, still got coyotes. They still
More
got
than there was then, probably.
Kelly Jackson's the man. I love being here in I love Oklahoma. I'm gonna drag this one back. We're gonna have a heck of a picture. You know, some of the best coyote hunting I've ever experienced was in Oklahoma, and we're back with Kelly Jackson.
Welcome to our last morning in Oklahoma. We've had a great trip. We're gonna go see if we can get a couple more killed here before noon, and come with us. Coyote hunting in Oklahoma, fur takers, we're glad you're along. Come on.
So it's the last morning of our hunt, and we head out west to a spot I got. It's really, really good area. A lot of coyote sign. Get there, turn on a little rabbit, and it ain't long, about 2 minutes, here comes a big old male coyote.
Kelly dumps it. Plays a little more sound. Here comes another coyote right past it.
A little bit later, here comes another coyote.
I'm gonna take that one in the back corner.
Sal makes a heck of a good shot on it. Stand still early. There's probably only 3 minutes gone by. Here comes the fourth coyote. It comes out.
Tell me when you're gonna shoot, Kelly. See him by the tank? Get steady now. Try volt squeeze. Try volt squeeze. Move up. Kelly, try volt squeeze. He's coming. Coming. Let him go. Horses now. Should we shoot him there? Just wait a minute. Got him.
You shot a dead coyote, Kelly Jackson.
I think you did.
I was ahead of you.
I know, but he didn't fall till mine got there.
We just shot a quad right there. The dance is broke out. Are you kidding me?
Let's go gather him.
I forgot my drag. The one stand, I forget my drag. We quad. The first all 4 filmed quad for fur takers. Hunting with a true professional is the only way to be, and that's why I'm back with Kelly Jackson. I sure enjoy the way he presses buttons and calls. It has been another awesome trip with Kelly Jackson in Oklahoma.
Hunting with Al's always a treat. We have a good time, joke, cut up. You know, it's not all about the hunting and killing and all that. It's, you know, the people you meet and the times you have. It's the total experience.